They want your reaction. That's their trap. They want to spark you, drag you into their chaos, make you argue, explain, unravel. The moment you bite, they win. Not because they're stronger, not because they're right, but because they made you forget who you are. They pulled you off your path and onto theirs. In that moment, they own you. But Stoicism burns one truth into your soul. You control your mind. Nothing more, nothing less. So don't argue. Don't react. Just level up in silence. Because silence isn't hiding. Silence is focus. Silence is the weapon of those who know the real fight isn't out there. It's in here. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's where your power ignites. When someone insults you and you stand still, that's power. When they twist your words and you don't chase the fix, that's strength. When they try to drag your name through the dirt and you rise above, untouched, that's peace. That kind of peace, that stoic stillness, they'll never grasp. They're too caught up, addicted to being seen, obsessed with being right, stuck in the endless loop of defending and explaining. But you're past that. You don't argue with noise. You don't waste breath on their warped view of you. You're not here to be understood. You're here to become unshakable. That's what Stoicism demands. Stop explaining your worth to those too blind to see it. You don't need applause to know your work matters. You don't need praise to know your path is true. You don't need a comeback to prove your presence hits hard. Because real presence, the kind that shakes souls, comes from within. Epictetus said it straight. It's not events that mess us up. It's our judgments about them. When you react, you're not fighting them. You're battling your own ego, your insecurities, your need to be seen, heard, validated. But when you train yourself to pause, to breathe, to hold back, you win. That gap between their jab and your response, that's where your life takes shape. That's where strength is forged. That's where the old you dies and the stoic you rises. They won't get your silence. Let them squirm. Let them wonder why you don't clap back. Let them shout louder while you get quieter, sharper, stronger. Seneca cut deep. He who angers you conquers you. So stay undefeated. Stay calm. Not every fight deserves your energy. Some battles are traps dressed as truth. Some arguments only exist to keep you stuck, distracted from your growth. Because here's what they miss. When you argue, you feed their reality. You give life to their version of you. You breathe air into their lies. So don't. Let your results do the talking. Let your silence do the burning. Let your peace hit so hard, so unshakable, that they start asking what changed. And you say nothing, because you don't owe them a word. You don't argue because you've outgrown the need. You don't react because you're too locked in to be pulled into chaos. You level up in silence. While they're still begging for your attention, you're outgrowing them. You're building. You're healing. You're carving a future that doesn't include their drama, their games, their approval. And here's the truth they'll never tell you. Not reacting isn't passive. It's dangerous in a different way. The kind of danger that doesn't flinch, doesn't chase, doesn't need to yell to make a point. The deeper your silence, the louder your presence. And when you live like that, they stop testing you. Not because you scared them, but because they finally see nothing they do can touch you. That's power. If someone mocks your grind, keep building. If they cross your boundaries, keep walking. If they laugh at your silence, let them. Because when they come back, curious, confused, maybe even sorry, they won't find the old you. They'll find distance. They'll find calm. They'll find someone who leveled up while they were still swinging at shadows. You didn't rise by fighting. You rose by refusing to be pulled down. And that's something they'll never forget. So don't argue. Don't react. Just level up in silence. You're not here to be controlled. You're not here to perform. You're not here to prove a damn thing. You're here to become. And becoming doesn't happen in the noise of conflict. It happens in solitude, in discipline, in the silence that snaps chains without a sound. Next time someone tries to trigger you, don't flinch, don't respond, don't explain. Just breathe and keep building. Your energy is too expensive for their games. Your peace is your only standard. Choose it every time, and let your silence scream louder than their noise. If you're still here, that tells me something. You're not chasing fluff or empty motivational hype. You're done explaining, done overreacting, done chasing validation that was never yours. You're here for something real, something deep. You're starting to see that peace isn't out there. It's built in here, and it starts with silence, with refusing to lower yourself, with choosing yourself in a world that wants you distracted, offended, drained. You're ready to live with intention, with strength, with stoic calm. This isn't just content. This is training for your mind, your soul, for the days when every fiber in you wants to react, but you won't. Not anymore. You're going to breathe. You're going to stay grounded. You're going to walk away from anything that insults your intelligence, your peace, your worth. So if you're ready to walk this path, the quiet, disciplined, stoic path, subscribe to Empirical Stoicism. Stay with us. Let this channel be your anchor when the world gets too loud, when the weight feels too heavy. We're not here to hype you up. We're here to challenge you, your habits, your reactions, your excuses. We're here to remind you that silence isn't weakness. It's power locked and loaded. Join Empirical Stoicism and let's level up in silence together.